Greetings and welcome back to Drasir TMD. My name is Drasir.
I'm Michelle.
And you're watching Let's Play Obduction. Okay, as you can see, we are back in Captar. We actually took a quick route around to see if we could get back into the area where the pods are. We can't, it's completely sealed off. But we do have some ideas, so we're going to go back to Captar. In fact, should we take the tree? Tree.
I actually wanted to check.
Oh, that's right. We also wanted to do something while we were here.
The one pathway we didn't check when we were down here the first time.
Fun fact, we were actually recording this right after we stopped recording the last episode. We just want to, keep playing the game and find out what's going on. Because we're in completely new territory, this is what we've been waiting for, is this new stuff that we've never seen. So, that's pretty cool.
Just checking to see if I could float out there.
You haven't been able to so far. You tried to jump off, who knows how many different cliffs and waterfalls.
Looked at that one.
Looks like it's still closed off. Is there anything you can see in there though? Any clues that we can find out through looking through? No, just another pathway.
But all the other pathways have a power cord going to them, right?
Yes.
And that one does not.
No, it does not. What if CW is planning to get all three of our worlds back, but not the Mofang? I don't know what would happen to them exactly, but you'd think they would just go back to their world if the other three were swapped into the right places. Do you remember they were going on about in the book about how...
Actually, this one doesn't have its power thing either. And
I don't think it's necessarily power, I think it's the water pipes. I think all the water pipes come from Hunrath.
Oh, okay.
Though how they get through when they're closed, I don't know. Unless they're already pumping. Unless they're already connected through there, you just can't pass anything else through there.
Well, since we opened the Hunrath first.
Yeah, and I think all those pipes are leading from Hunrath basically.
Right. Okay.
That's my guess anyway. Because I think that's the Hunrath one right there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so we're in Captar. Oh, what was I saying? Something about the book that was going on about how we might have to sacrifice one species for the good of the rest of them, or for it's them or us kind of thing.
Right.
What if they're planning on doing something like that, where we're not actually going to connect the Mofang world at all? Now that you said that there's no pipe, it's probably less likely, but I was wondering if that was something they were going to do. Anyway, enough conjecture. So the first place I think that we're near to is where... Oh, for a second I thought something was on fire. I was what happened?
Scared that sound and...
Yeah. We're going to go to where the Mofang, the half a Mofang was, and see if anything's changed. Oh, gosh. Every little noise now is going to freak me out.
Just because we don't know what to expect.
Right, exactly. I mean, we didn't know entirely before, given that, things have been changed and so on, but no, that's pretty much the same as it was. So my question is there something that we're missing about this? I think the reason that they've got this trigger, my guess is, so that they can quickly step off and cause this to happen.
Right, yes. That's my understanding. But there's not even a seed there.
And there's nothing that becomes visible or opens up when you step on that or anything like that? You can't pull that lever?
This moves here.
I know that moves, but is there anything now that is exposed that we can look at, see, do? No. Okay. Well, that was worth a shot. So that was one of the first things we wanted to do. We wanted to see if this had changed at all for any particular reason, and it looks like it hasn't. But that's okay. Did we try picking up the seed? The one that was dropped? The Mofang one?
Yeah, it wouldn't give me the option.
Okay, that was the other thing I was going to say is I wonder if we could put that one in there, but we obviously can't. The next thing that we want to try is there are some spheres that we travelled through that we never saw what was on the other side. So we're going to go to a couple of the ones beyond the boneyard membrane to see if there's anything there, because we took those somewhere. I forget where they went exactly, but we didn't see what was on the other side, and it's probably nothing, but it might be everything now that we're kind of flailing around for clues. So yeah, we're just going to speed it up and see you when we get there. Okay, so this is the first one.
Oh, we had to come back. This is the one that allowed us to open the gate, and that's it.
Oh, and we
had
can't
no
actually
choice.
see it from the other side, so there's nothing we can do about that one. Okay. Oh, in fact, we would have seen it. We can see it from the other side, and there's no way to get to it anyway, so that wouldn't matter. Hang on, before you go that way, turn around to the left. What's up there? Have we been up there before? Hang on, whoa.
I think so.
Okay, then let's go check the other one first. I just wanted to see if there was something there that we hadn't seen before, but...
I think that's what we used to get across on one of the spots.
Mm-hmm. So this is just
Okay.
a Hunrath thingy. Okay. So that's pretty much that for that one.
Let's go ahead. Let's go up those stairs though, just to remember.
But we definitely did take that one through once
look,
before,
it's
right?
the birdies.
Yeah. We definitely did take that one through though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one that was blocking off behind Farley's house.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember now.
This one?
Yep. The only way is up, baby.
Let's remember that. We took this across.
Yeah. And I think that's it.
I think that's all there is here, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't there a system? Oh no, that's what we already looked at, inside the caves and stuff. Yeah, we already took care of that. That's the ones we just passed by. What you thinking?
I'm just admiring different views of Murray.
Okay, well let's admire later. We got work to do.
I also was wondering if there were any other membrane crossings we haven't done.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything else that we haven't already done.
Just wondering if in Murray if there were any other membrane crossings.
I don't think so. I think we went to every spot that we could. I mean, we went back over it with a fine-tooth comb.
Till somebody comes back and tells us, actually,
Yeah,
you missed.
possibly. But again, just hints. Don't spoil things for us, because, like I said, now we're into the real part of the game that we haven't seen, as it were. What about? Can you get across those rocks there? No. Alright. The only other thing I can think of is... There's not really anything there. No, never mind.
Really fell and...
Yeah.
fell.
Alright, well, we are going to leave it here again and give it some more thought, because at this point we're just spinning our wheels. We're not actually getting anywhere, so... the Yes, don't spoil things for us. This being the last part of the game that we've never seen before. Will
we pick up this episode?
Hints, yes, eventually. Hints will be fine, but just no outright spoilers, please, if you don't mind.
We might, in our downtime, wander around a bit to see if there is anything we missed. But if we feel like we might be triggering something, we'll put the camera on and make sure we record it.
We'll try to anyway.
So
if we miss it, we miss it.
So that if we trigger something, you can join us.
Anyway, we will see you in a moment.
Yep. Here we go.
And there you have it, as promised. A decent view of the thingamajig. We figured since we were in Hunrath, we would check the dials, and all of them except obviously the Mofang one are at full. Well, they were just a minute ago. We're going to try the plunger, just see what happens. Nothing. I suspect the plunger is what controls the tree to move everything. The device that CW is working on. I can't think of anything else that it would be used for. Alright, we are back. It's a fresh new day and a fresh new cup of tea. So it's been a few days. It's a few days later now, and basically we reached kind of an impasse. And we actually spent quite a bit of time going back to Murray, which is where we are right now. We went back to Kaptar. We went around Hunrath. We spent a lot of time doing this. I cannot think of a single thing. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. And basically we came to the conclusion that we had plumbed pretty much the entirety of the depths that we could find that we could remember. And so the only thing that we had to... we also irritated CW.
We tried to. He never answered.
No. And anyway, we pretty much reached a point where we had exhausted everything that we could think of to do. So we decided to give the game a rest, and we just thought about it off screen and after a lot of running around, and we remembered that, or rather we took a logical step. We had already tried to do everything that we could remember, and we checked even turning the spheres around, the big sphere for instance. We checked in the little spheres underneath the gauntlet, the big sphere underneath the gauntlet, to see if there was something inside one of them that we hadn't seen. We went back to Kaptar to check out... I'm always surprised by that. To check out the half a body guy to see if anything had changed there. It hadn't. We couldn't pick up the seed from the Mofang sphere in Murray, which we just left. Basically, we reached the point where we couldn't do anything. We thought for sure that being able to see CW would help. It didn't. So we came to the conclusion that everything that's happening right now is supposed to be as it is. So there's obviously some other way to do it. And we realized that one of the last things we did that changed something was this. We opened up a way to that doorway on the other side of the river, which means that we can now get to the other side of that doorway, which it didn't seem like it would be that big of a deal until we realized that one of the things we had done, or at least I had done, is dismissed this device as being something we don't need to worry about. You've actually done it the wrong way around. It actually has to go the other way around.
As it was?
Yes, because it wants to turn, and it's going to turn the way it's being blocked. Let me explain that really quick.
Oh, yeah.
When we first... Not you, the people. When we first did this puzzle where we had to open up that door, I dismissed that puzzle was over, and that was it. But actually, this is part of the puzzle, because look, what we did the first time was this. That actually creates a way through, but we couldn't get there because the door was closed, and then forgot all about it. So we surmised that that was the last thing that had happened, was opening that doorway, and so maybe there was something to do with that. That's what we conjectured, and we've been proven right. And as it turned out, we were also vindicated by Super Trigger Finger 45, who gave us a hint about the door being important. So that's what we just tried. Now what we have to do is go all the way back to Murray, to the portion of the gauntlet where we first got inside the caverns here in Hunrath, to go through that door and onto the other side of the river. And onto brand new, hopefully completely never before seen stuff. So I apologize that we didn't show the process of us kind of thinking that out, but honestly it took us stepping away from the game to kind of come to those realizations, because we were too focused on what we could see, in terms of like what was obvious to us, the spheres. For some reason I got obsessed with the spheres, completely ignored something that we had used before and was relatively innocuous looking. So, you know, that's not really an excuse. I claim any and all responsibility, but that's the way it is. And of course, the actual time of us walking around and checking everything was very boring, and we were getting pretty frustrated. I was getting pretty frustrated anyway. So that's basically it in a nutshell. I hope you guys don't feel too cheated that we didn't, as I say, walk through the process, but it's one of those things. Sometimes you get a flash of inspiration when you're not in a game, when you stepped away from it, or, you know, a puzzle. And this was one of those times. It just kind of came to us as we talked it out. So we are heading now back to the gauntlet, is that right?
Correct.
Are we taking the long way around through the big circle, or are we just going to go to the little rear, the elevator? Or are we just going to find a dead end to go and look in and not actually...
I was listening to you to answer you, and I wasn't paying attention to where I was going.
So it's my fault. Is that what I'm getting from this now? You're not going to listen to me now because you don't want to get lost.
I'm trying to remember where I was. Okay, so up here. I need to go this way.
Yeah. So we're going to make our way back there. It's not too far, but I've run out of things to ramble about, so we'll see you in just a moment. By the way, the reason I keep looking down is because that's where the keyboard is, and so I have to reach down to press the buttons, and that's it. You've now taken your first glimpse into the behind the scenes of Let's Play Obduction. Okay. I don't know why I undid it, because now we're going to have to wait for it to load.
That's okay.
I guess we can just take it through and call it good.
I'm gonna drink some tea.
So, my fear is that there's not going to be much for us to do in Mofang. The reason I say that is because I was thinking about this again as well after the fact, and we're basically at war with them, right? That's the deal?
That's the
Why
rule.
would we be wandering around Mofang, potentially getting ourselves killed?
This I wanted to check
What's
really
that?
quick. Because I remembered that we opened this bridge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're wanting to know if we can get down there? I remember...
is that somewhere we need to go,
That's the
or is
thing.
that where
Oh, I don't know,
the
actually.
sphere is?
Maybe. But I remember it didn't look like there were any throughways that I could
Right.
see. That, in fact, that there's a portion of it that's broken right there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Well,
Anyway, onward to exit the caverns and cross the bridge.
new territory is always exciting.
I was going to say, this is we've never been to the other side of the river, so we didn't even know it was somewhere you could go. What? Wrong way?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
There.
sure
Oh, no,
that's
what's
the
that?
only way you can go.
Oh, so I have to go around past that?
Yeah. I was wondering,
Obviously,
I was like...
I don't remember.
Alright. something. I can't remember what I was saying. Must have been a lie, or at least not that important.
Okay, so it wasn't this area, because this area is here.
Yeah, we don't need to go in there.
Oh, I know. I mean, when I was looking down, I was like, oh, is it that area? But it's not. It is a different area altogether.
I wonder if this is why it's loading. It won't load it unless we're going through this way, which is the only way we could go to get to the other side. I wonder if that's what it is. There's some big thing that we need to load.
And there is a path.
Oh man, completely new,
Awesome.
except for the river that we've already been to before. But
no,
this
but we've not been on this side before.
This path is brand spanking new to us. Every rock, every blade of grass is a fresh new page in the story of Obduction.
I remember seeing this.
Where?
From over there. I
Wait.
looked over and saw this.
Oh.
I was like, oh, I wonder if we could ever go over there.
Oh, see, I just dismissed it. I didn't even think twice about it. Oh, crap.
Man, well, how do you... What the...
Yeah, we need to disrupt it. The question is how.
That's why we didn't notice anything.
Right, because it's all blocked out. Okay, move over to the edge. Let's go check and make sure there's nothing over here. Those butterflies. That looks like some monarchs. Okay, the other way around to the edge of the river really quick. I want to look across and see if there's anything to be seen in relation to... Oh, okay, I have an idea, and I think I know what we need to do. Unfortunately, it does mean we're going to have to go all the way back. But you know where the bridge turned, the thing that we just opened?
Mm-hmm.
There should be a point at which we can bring that disruptor device, the little train car thing that's got the disruptor on it, down far enough that we can aim through that open door.
You think
now,
so?
I don't know. That's why I want to check. I want to look around and see, is there a straight line from... No, not even close. Never mind. We'd have to aim it so precisely. Okay, so my next question is coming over here going to have changed anything with CW? We can check that. I doubt it, but we can check that. And there is a device upstairs. Can we take that with us? I think we've tried to pick up things before and it's just not possible, right? I'm going to assume that we can't because that's not been part of the game mechanics. We can pick things up, we just can't take stuff with us.
But maybe being over here will trigger something with CW and he'll say, oh, let me give you this. And I don't know. Because when we bring the cart over, it's up here.
Oh, it is?
But, like, there's no way around here that it can aim down, because this is where we go up here to turn it around. But it does not come in any way where it can aim at this.
If you go back to aim further to the right, that right there. No, there is an edge. Do you remember there's an edge where it goes off to basically almost a sheer cliff and we almost fell off it? And we wondered at the time, what's the point of this? What if that's close enough that if you just aim all the way down, you know how some of them, if it just gets close, it'll do it? It might be enough, even though we don't have clear line of sight, it might be enough to get it.
These stick out quite a bit.
Yeah. I think we should try that first. I think we should take the device to...
Up there.
Oh, but we need to make sure that when it gets there, it's... Well, no, we'll be at the loop anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we are going to fast track our way to the device. We're going to roll it along the track back to the loop, which you've seen before. We're just going to fast travel it. And then we're going to try and disrupt those rocks with that device. Okay, cool. We'll see you there. Okay. We might even be able to see it from here.
Yep,
yeah,
it's right there.
Bullseye. Ah, I love it when a plan comes together. So yeah, we've got a lot more trekking to do. There, you had it.
Again. No!
What are you doing?
Looking the wrong way. Wait.
Opposite. There you go.
Pushing the wrong keys.
I can tell. Anyway, okay. So that's done. We can get through there. Do you want to just walk back?
Yeah. Because I cannot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess back it up first. Anyway. We'll have to go through Murray again, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll see you when we get back to Murray. And here we are. Whoa.
New places.
What do you look so nervous for? Hmm?
Hey.
Yuck. Ooh.
Oh.
So we've got a new sphere. And a note. And what looks like some eating utensils. Please read thoroughly. We must have every detail in place. Wait, did we already see this?
Uh-uh.
Okay, here. There you go. We must have every detail in place. Our lives and our species depend on this being executed perfectly. Are you sure? That sounds really familiar.
No.
Huh.
There's no way we could have read this before.
Well, I realise that, but that phrase sounds really familiar. Anyway, the locations and times on this document are based on the information leaked by Ruko, and Shavar. Our lives depend on the accuracy of the information we receive from them. We have read this before. I remember you saying Ruko and Shavar.
This is in Kaptar. The half-a-body guy. Look. Trigger locations, trigger task. Trigger reswap immediately after swap.
Right.
Any delay increases the risk of detonation in a home sphere and the risk of a remainder being disabled in Mofang. Communication
so
Farley.
This we have read this before, just not this specific version of the note.
Right. Maybe the other one we saw was the one that's in Kaptar with the scale.
Right.
And the empty device.
And that's the thing they're talking about? Reswap immediately after swap?
Yes. Because that's how they got the half-a-body guy. Was they swapped, Mofang goes running in, and they swap immediately again, which cuts him in half.
They mentioned that a device might go off. So they were worried about exactly what happened in Murray, which was they brought a sphere from Mofang with a device.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay. So we have read this just elsewhere. See if it can be moved around, turned over, or anything like that.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Remainers in place with hands on swap trigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've gone through this before.
So what happens then if we
go through?
If we do this?
Well, here's the thing. We can't just immediately swap it.
No.
And this is the only thing we have left to do.
Right.
He said connect all the routes. Mofang has to be one of them. I'm assuming that we'll have to...
Let's see what color this is when we open it. Be careful.
Red.
Yep. It is red. I'm scared.
I don't think we have a choice. I mean, we literally, it's this or nothing, so...
Here we go. Nice knowing you.
Yeah. That's why CW sent us. He's like, oh, sweet, a new one. Now we don't have to kill anybody we actually know and like. Yeah, hop over to Mofang, would you? We'll take stuff for us. But if we can get to the tree, once we've opened it, we can get back anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh my. I wonder if the Mofang know this sphere is here. Although wouldn't they have to know if there's two spheres on the other side? Like they have to have two connected spheres? Ugh.
Yeah.
It looks almost volcanic.
It does, doesn't it?
Like these formations are like lava flows or something.
It does look like that.
Gosh, any second now I'm expecting for one of those things to like jump out of something, pretending to be a rock.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Or like one of those devices to spring up out of nowhere.
Watch as we accidentally approach one of the devices simply because we don't recognize it.
Okay, so that just took us around a loop.
Yep, just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
Creepy. Oh, and there's the tree.
The tree's there.
How do we get to that? Oh man, this is just going to be a maze, isn't it? A misty, horrible maze. Oh man, do you think there's like a wrong path?
I don't know.
Like just by sheer chance now, we're either going to get it right or we're going to get it wrong.
Here, how about I take a little?
Oh yeah, this will be the screenshot. That's the money shot right there. Okay.
Oh, let's go up here first, because the tree is our obvious destination.
Yeah, I'm sorry by the way. I'm looking at the recording on a different screen over there, and it looks more dingy than what we're looking at. So I hope the colors come out okay.
Yeah, because it's very red for us, but it is kind of gray on that.
Is that a... Oh, it's not a membrane, is it? Whoa! Yeah, look! Look, it's Arizona.
Oh yeah? Of course.
Oh, wait. So they're going to be returned to the... You'd think they would be returned to the time that Arizona here is actually in right now.
Yeah.
Regardless of when the others were taken, it's going to come back to... Which was what? 18 something?
Is that smoke in here, or is there smoke out there?
Yeah, it's mist and something.
Okay.
And then that vapor looks like it's coming up.
Yeah.
Like either probably from furnaces or something, or in... it's a mining town, right?
Right.
Whoa. Oh, gosh. It's just... All I can see... I saw a flickering and I was like, we didn't actually look to see what that was. Is it a device? That's what I'm worried about. It's just like stumbling upon another one of those devices. That's really cool. Oop, just got another achievement. Raising Arizona. Like, raising as in raising it up, not raising as in burning it to the ground or something like that.
This reminds me of some of the exploring abandoned places videos that I've watched, like abandoned mining towns.
And actually, you're right. There's not a soul to be seen. But if this is... Cause I can't tell from the architecture
there's damaged pylons.
Well, hang on. Yeah, actually, those are pylons. This is not
Back
the time
in the
they
day.
came from, because of the... those pylons are modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows when that is then. What if it's our time? Because we were the last to be taken.
Maybe.
The last to be abducted. Alright, well, I don't know that there's anything else to see. Oh wow, the tree's not only like red, half its leaves are missing. I didn't even notice that before.
But see, this isn't what it... Something happened... Think about the world outside where Hunrath is.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't look like this. You said this all looks lava flow and melted?
Yes, well so does the rest of it. But this is in a different light because of the difference in the stars.
But
that's part of the reason why it looks so different.
And there's nobody here and the tree is half dead.
Right.
We just read on that thing and guessed that the Mofang were sending devices through?
We think. Oh, you think that something happened to them?
That maybe they
when
sent
they tried
a device,
to send it.
we immediately swapped it back.
You think that's what that is? A crater?
Yeah. We immediately sent it back.
Can you actually walk in there? Like through that little gap that's right there? Oh, you can. You know what? I think you're right. That makes a lot of sense. That would explain why there's nobody here, or at least that we can see.
Yeah. Nobody here. Everything's melted.
Well, not necessarily that surrounding landscape, because that looks more or less the same. But this, I mean, look at the... Oh. The residual smoke. No, you know what? That actually does make more sense, that it was such a massive blast, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right. And it definitely did damage the tree. Yeah.
I think that must have been what happened.
Good call. I would not have come to that conclusion.
I'm trying to figure out how to get up to the tree.
Okay, so we went down to the middle. I think it's supposed to be down that way where we just were. I think we have to go through the crater. If that's true, that's an important part of the narrative. They wouldn't want us to miss that. So, which is technically using fourth wall logic, but yeah, I think we have to keep going that way.
Well, that's the way I went initially.
Right, but you went up to the right, correct?
And I came back down. Well, I'll try this. I feel like I came back down this side, but maybe I didn't. Okay, nope, this is taking us around.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Alright.
Let's hang on, before we go in, let's just take a quick look around, make sure there's nothing else to be seen while we're here. Specifically around, like, behind the tree and stuff. Ooh, there is another path, but nope, it's just it leads to absolutely nothing. Oh! Of course, doubly so. I'm sorry to keep going over the same stuff, but if you look to your right, those rocks, you're right, they look nothing like what they used to. They've clearly been damaged, and again, I didn't even think about it. Did you mention that already? And
yeah,
I didn't
I
hear
said
you?
they look like
Okay.
they've been melted. And
not those rocks. The
flashy
with
ones.
flashy
Yeah,
ones.
all of them.
Before.
All of them look like they've
That
been...
specifically, yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, okay, never mind. I clearly wasn't listening as much as I thought.
It's okay.
All right, to the tree. So I'm wondering if that's it then. I think this must be, that was the last puzzle, was getting through to the getting through the rocks and getting across the river. Well, we still have to go back to CW once we're done, because he's going to have some things to say, I'm sure. And so, did we say that we already conjectured that the plunger is probably what triggers the reversal?
Probably.
But
and he'll probably have us go do it, because we got to do all the work for him.
But here's the question, what about all the people that are currently in Murray?
Yeah, that I don't know.
Because he locked it up, how are we going to get back in there to free them all? How would we free them all? We don't know how any of that technology works.
I don't know, maybe that's something CW
My Heart Soars is another of the achievements we just got. Now, before we go back to Hunrath, I want to go look at the tree and see if it recovers from the damage. Oh, man!
Whoa.
That wasn't what I was
That's like
thinking
black
of, though.
hole type.
Yeah, it does look like a black hole. A singularity.
Yeah. What were you omanning?
Actually, the singularity is the point at which light cannot escape, I think, in a black hole. Can't remember. Oh man, what if they had triggered something? Because they were trying to destroy Captar. Because they sent one to Captar, they sent one to Murray, which we managed to disable. Oh, what if it's... Oh, I was going to say, what if it had destroyed the tree, but I'm now looking at it, what if it has destroyed the tree?
Will it have enough power to do a swap?
Because that's not turning green.
It's very slowly getting less red.
It is?
Very slowly.
Do you want to wait around and see what happens, or just...
No, I don't know how long it's going to take. I feel like its bar's going to move the slowest of all of them.
Oh, because... Okay, that's what we're actually waiting for, is the charge. Okay. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Fair enough. On to Hunrath, then.
Yep.
Or back to Hunrath, and find out what CW wants to say. We'll go ahead and fast travel this part because we've been through the tree and back to CW how many times? More times than he wants us to have done, I'm sure, but still. Oh. every door but the correct door.
That is really...
It's cool. Really cool. I mean, it's scary looking.
Yeah.
Kind of like watching a storm, like a tornado or something.
Right.
Cool looking, but freaking scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, see you in a second. You hear tapping. Is he tap dancing?
He's just tapping his fingers waiting for us.
Well, he had a cane, so I don't know if he could tap dance.
There's one thing left. It's called the bleeder.
Uh-huh.
Stop it. Straining the whole system. It keeps things under control, holding us back. Connections, tree, panels, battery, power levels. You trash that bleeder.
Trash it?
If everything's connected, we'll be headed home.
He doesn't seem at all concerned that those people are still where they are.
They must have accounted for it when they
How?
made this plan.
They're in the Murray bubble.
Well, I mean, maybe they all decided that, we're all going to be torn out from where we came from. Nothing's going to be the same. We're all from different times. Who knows what time we're going back to? Do we want to all go back, or would we rather join the villain on their launching to a new home?
Sorry, I was listening, but I just realized we're actually going to be on, because going up here was just we wanted to see what it was. Is this the way to the bleeder? Is that what we're doing?
This is where we're crossing the barrier to get to the bleeder side.
Oh.
That I've been trying to do this whole time. See, look, this is how it's supposed to look. We didn't even see any of those.
Yeah, no. Okay, fair enough. No, for some reason I was thinking it wasn't as bad as that, but yeah. Whatever those devices are. If we had actually touched it, we would have destroyed Murray. Or at least the Murray sphere.
Including everybody who lived there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go this way first, because it's...
Okay, well now we know what those things do.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm torn. Are you stuck?
Come on, man.
Oh man, that would be so awesome if we got all this way and you couldn't get past that rock, but there was a glitch that you couldn't get back over them.
I would be not happy. Okay, so he wants me to trash this, huh?
Well, I'm pretty sure just flicking an off switch would be fine.
This?
Like that, yeah. Whoa.
that's a little more than an off switch.
Oh! That's the plunger. You remember we said it was a plunger? It was not going to specifically set the thing off.
It's going to blow this
up
up.
the bleeder so that it can happen.
I'll just keep it close a little.
Alright. So yeah, he said trash it, so dynamite works just as well as anything else.
Alrighty.
Good old TNT. Which is what? Nitroglycerin suspended in clay? You just learned something. You're welcome. I think I said that before once as well. Well, okay then. So we need to go back to the tower. We're assuming that he's not going to want to talk to us again. He already gave us our instructions, right?
Yes.
Okay. However, this wouldn't be a Let's Play that we did if we didn't bother him at least one more time.
He's just going to tell us where to go and be like, yeah, we know. We just wanted to see what you're going to say.
Oh, he's just going to ignore us again.
Yep. It's like, no, you know what we do.
Yeah.
I saw you guys wandering around. You know what to do.
He already knows our game.
You know what you're doing.
Take off every zig. I'm surprised though. Like, if something involved dynamite, I'd be like, hang on, let me open the door. I want to go see this.
Alright, can I come join you?
Heck yeah.
Watch as we're standing up there and we watch it blow up and he suddenly appears behind us. He's like, whoa, did you see that?
Or worse, we go to press the plunger and he's like waving. We look down and he's waving on the bleeder. Like, hang on a second before. That would be pretty bad.
That would be his own fault for being stupid.
I suppose. Oh man, I think this might be it.
I know.
I'm kind of bummed out. I honestly thought there would be more to Mofang, but this makes the most sense because otherwise, what would we do? How would we?
Oh, light's broken, but it's
Yeah.
at 99.
We better do it before it
100.
reaches.
Before it bleeds it all.
Yeah.
We don't want to watch it one more time. Here we go. Ka-chunk!
No, we already saw it. Going out with a bang. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. Ew. Ooh, that's not looking good.
That's why CW's not here. He wanted to have... Oh. The radio.
I know. Bugs.
Not much left. Just wait for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed. I don't move real well, carving legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me.
The TV,
Starting
I
to do
think,
it.
is where he's at.
Not sure what's getting into them crazy Capitol.
No, never mind.
They unplugging my battery. We're going home.
Oh,
There he is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make us miss that.
Are they gonna stop it?
Oh,
They're gonna undo the battery.
I'll power up my override when the time comes. It works a lot like them little swappers. They'll swap us home.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They're gonna unplug it.
We don't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk. Real fine folk. I reckon you got the best seat in the house over there. Well, this is it.
Is it?
looks
Well,
like it.
I don't think they can stop it now.
It's been a long time since I've seen you. Very long indeed. Like a people. Seems like it's bringing rich on.
I don't know. Something's not.
Oh,
Oh, they put the barrier back up.
not back up. It's the actual
Oh, that's us
transportation
moving.
bubble.
We're back.
This ain't. What the hell happened here?
TV.
What happened?
The dust storm coming.
Earth.
Are we in the wrong time? But yeah, you're right. There's a friggin' huge dust storm coming.
No. Caroline. So close.
Caroline?
We all made it. But most couldn't swap. Is it too late? Oh, Cecil.
But I didn't. I figured you was home. I'm so sorry, Caroline.
No, Cecil. It just wasn't meant to be this way.
Now what? Where are you going? Check out, out. Do it again? Try it.
Oh, thanks, the end.
Oh.
I think that wasn't a good ending.
What? No. Dang it. What did we do wrong?
What else could we have done?
Well, well, I guess that's that. Not sure what else to do. I wonder if we can load it up back where it was, or if there's something that we've done. Maybe that is the ending. I don't know. But you're right. It seemed like a bad ending to me. That whoops.
So there's that. There's we
Yeah.
could have torched Murray. That's a bad ending.
Oh, if we walked into... Well, yeah, but we don't want another bad ending. Because then what? We would have destroyed the tree. We would have destroyed them. Nobody would have been able to connect the trees. So CW would have been stuck all by himself. Really, all he would have had for company is the awry. Can you see him meditating to try and communicate?
No.
Alright, guys. Well, clearly we've reached an ending. I'm not sure if this is the ending, a bad ending, or anything like that. Since we've finished the game, we're going to look into it. We do want to, at some point, play the game again and set off the Mofang device just to see what happens. Because that would be kind of fun. And maybe there's something else we can do. Maybe there is a different... We just don't know. This is the first time we've ever seen any of this.
Made it this far. Yeah.
Right. So, as far as that's concerned, we're pretty much done for the time being.
Yeah. Well,
For this episode, I think.
for this episode.
But we can definitely come back and do some pickup stuff because there's some other things that we want to do. We didn't get all the achievements, so we wanted to do that as well. I also want to go through on one of the playthroughs and look closer at some of the people that are in the pods.
Yes.
Since we didn't, I thought we'd be able to go back and do that, but we obviously couldn't. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. I must admit, I'm a little not sure what to do now because it's all over, but that's the way of things.
Yeah.
All stories come to an end and all that good stuff. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. As I said, we will probably do an extra episode just to kind of tidy things up and finish things off, explain a few things that we missed or whatever like that. And I look forward to that in the next week or so. It's been a fun ride. It was really a lot of fun going through this again, being able to go through the lore and in particular to actually finish the game, because we didn't get to the first time we played it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you liked the video, please go ahead and consider, just leaving a like and commenting to let us know what you liked, or even if you have a suggestion, feel free to drop that in the comments as well. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos. You all have a good one, and we'll see you on the other side.